What up, though, y'all? You are tuned in to Table for Two with Mike and Cherie, the podcast where couples keep it real.
We're talking about love, loyalty, and those petty little arguments that start over nothing.
We're not experts.
We're just two people trying not to kill each other while staying in love.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. If this is your first time, please let us know if you enjoy it. If you like our content, please hit that like bell, hit the subscribe notification to get notified when we drop new episodes.
Now, since we got that out the way, let's pull up a chair and let's get into it.
So, babe, what's the topic that we're going to be talking about tonight?
Well, according to stats, marriage is great for men. They live longer, they make more money, and they're happier. What's in it for women? Well, let's just say the workload increases. Yep, I said it.
The workload increases?
The workload increases.
That's wild.
That's what we're doing today.
All right, let's talk about it.
All right. So, we're going to talk about statistics here today. This is nothing I've made up, okay? So, the stats say that married men live longer. Married women live busier. So, who actually benefits more from marriage? Let's talk about it. You said what?
Women. Show's over.
Oh, that's the short answer?
Yeah.
Well, then pull up some stats because I want to know what the statistics are behind your research. Or is that just a feeling? Is that just a feeling?
I don't know.
I feel like it's a feeling. Women.
It's from experience.
All right, well, let's talk about it. Let's get it. Okay.
Go ahead, girl. You
All
state
right.
your case. State your case because this is crap already.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and have me a little drink.
statistically speaking, women often carry more of the emotional load and the mental load. And that's not even talking about the chores and things like that around the house. So we're going to get into all that. But yeah.
Okay. So this is crazy work, y'all. You can tell who wrote this episode.
That's hilarious. These are facts. These are stats. I have proof behind these. These are numbers, okay? This is not feelings. But I mean, I do have feelings about it.
Okay. So
there's
today
that.
we're asking a dangerous question, y'all. Who actually benefits more from marriage, men or women? Because according to the stats, fellas are living longer, healthier, and happier once they say,
I do.
which I don't believe, but whatever. I mean, I'm happy, don't get me wrong. But women are like, cool, but why am I exhausted mentally and physically? So, that, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to get into it. Let's just get into it. Let's go ahead. Let's just get into it.
Let's talk about the facts, not feelings. Let's talk about the facts. So, the statistics say in one survey, nearly 60% of married fathers reported meaningful lives most of the time versus 38% of single childless men. I know that's probably hard to believe.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
That's what
Big
the
pause,
stats say.
Big pause. So, you telling me 38% of single childless men
are not as happy as 60% of the married men with children. Their lives are more meaningful.
half?
Well, that is according to Harvard studies. Okay.
Harvard, who
so
they
I don't know.
studying?
I don't know who they studied. So I'm just saying.
They definitely ain't called me and asked me about this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I would love to know after we talk about the statistics, we'll talk about what your feelings are.
Oh, we can talk.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, married men also have 40% higher household incomes than similar unmarried men, even considering education, age, race, and the households. So Harvard studies show that married men live longer. Some studies show married men have up to 46% lower death rates than unmarried men. Married men also live 7 to 10 years longer than single men. That is from Harvard Health.
How?
Okay?
Please tell me.
Because they're happier.
How, Sway? How Harvard?
Married men are happier.
Okay. All right,
Okay?
cool.
Also, statistics show that married men are about twice as likely to say they're very happy compared to unmarried men. That's from the American Institute for Boys and Men. Married men are also less likely to be in poverty, 55%, because they have us helping with the income. So there's that.
Maybe y'all just drive us to do better.
Well, that is
You know
also
what I mean?
that's
Because we
also
have to make
that's
sure
also
the bacon
probably
gets brought
true.
home, you know what I'm saying? So y'all drive us Especially when there's kids involved.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all drive us to like make sure we taking care of things like we're supposed to versus lacking off when we just single out.
Well, not to take away
streets.
anything from the married men, but women are also helping with the bacon too, as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like when
Yeah.
we're single though,
Yeah.
we blowing money fast. We on some BMF, you know what I'm saying? But like we got a family at the crib, then yeah, we working hard to make sure
Makes
our
you grow
family
up.
is sustainable. Yeah, make you grow
Well,
up.
that's cool.
So I can get that.
That's good.
I can understand that one, Harvard. I'm with you on that one.
All right. Well, let's talk about some health benefits as well to being married, to saying I do.
Yeah.
So married men also have lower risk of heart disease and stroke. They have a 46% lower risk of dying from cardiovascular disease and are most likely more moved to see doctors because their wives probably makes the appointments.
Okay, that's cap. For me.
Well, yeah, it is. You're the only.
I go to the doctor when I got to hang there.
That's
I
true.
don't play around
That's
because
true.
I got insurance.
He
so I
does.
don't
He
use it.
does.
You know what I'm saying? And
And also, you're nervous all the time about your health.
I am,
I've never met too many men that are like you that
if I
call.
was single, I would be like literally in the gym every day. So I don't know. And my cardio would be.
Why aren't you in the gym now?
Because I'm married. I got to come home and see what you're doing after work. I can't be at the gym. You know what I'm saying? I got to come see what you're up to.
That's hilarious. You don't need to see what I'm up to.
Yeah, I
We're
always gotta
fine.
come
We're
see what
fine
you're
over
up
here.
to.
We're fine over here. And one more thing. Also, when men are sick, they have better recovery from illness because y'all know y'all be in the bed like, oh my God, I'm so sick.
we could
I'm
call our mamas,
so
though.
sick.
We could call our mamas. Shout out to my mama.
Well, that's very true. You think she gonna fly to Florida to come in
No, but she'll
take
tell
care
me
of you
what
while
I
you
need-
sick?
she'll tell me what I need to do, though. She'll
Telling
put me on
you
the right
what to do and actually physically taking care of you. Because remember, when I was sick in Michigan and you weren't there, I was dying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's
So
hard.
basically, you said marriage is going to upgrade us. Is that what you're
Let
saying?
me
You're saying it's going to
upgrade
upgrade.
you.
So you want some Beyonce type?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you
And
have
that's
that.
what the studies show. It's not what I say. It's what the studies show.
Well, let's talk
Okay.
about the benefits for women in marriage. Let's see if you could handle that.
Benefits.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah, definitely benefits. All right.
Well, you talk about them.
Married women are 60 to 70% less likely to live in poverty than never married or divorced women. Improves financial stability in many cases.
I can say that.
Yeah. Yeah. So we be, y'all catch a little glow up when y'all get with us. You know what I mean? So, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Marriage provides emotional companionship.
That's true.
Married women have higher emotional support than single women. However, single women tend to maintain higher social network even when not married.
That's true.
Because y'all be out in these streets.
And we have
Y'all be
girlfriends.
for the streets.
And we keep
And your girlfriends be for the streets. So y'all have like a
nobody's
social, like,
for the street.
Y'all be
Nobody's
having
for the
a
streets.
social for the streets network.
No, that's not for the streets in the term that you're saying it in. We are for relationships and friendship.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So that's how we get down. And hopefully, ladies, I hope you're keeping up your friendships even after marriage. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
Guys,
important.
Make sure you hang out with your dogs every now and again for sure.
It's also
Sundays,
important.
Mondays, Thursdays, y'all know what I'm talking about. Football days, Saturdays. You know what I mean? You don't have a problem with that though, because you don't really be wanting me to be here. That's why I gotta come check on you after work. That's why I can't come to the gym.
I'm actually trying to keep my mental health good. So those days that you're hanging with your boys, do it. I'm good.
All right, go ahead, babe. What else we got?
Well, here's the other side of it for women in marriage. It increases our stress levels. It increases our mental load. It often increases our emotional labor and household management. Now, that is for sure. Married women statistically report less happiness than married men. I know that that's possibly true.
Because y'all,
So men get a longer life and women get a longer to-do list. Does that sound beneficial to you?
it sounds false. Is what
Is
it
it-
sounds
is
like.
it?
How do you feel about your life? I
Well,
feel like you're gonna live longer because you're with me. I feel like you live happier because you're with me too.
well,
That is no cap.
it depends on when we're talking about. I mean, at some points, yes, and at some points, no.
See, the kids stress y'all out. It don't be the dudes.
No. The kids haven't been here for a minute now.
No, I'm just
And
talking about like traditionally, like when we talking about these statistics, That's when you married and you got kids. Like, how you gonna be stressed out when you married and you ain't got no kids?
I know a lot of women that don't have any children, and they're probably more stressed out. The kids actually add a buffer.
They're probably stressed out because their man wants stuff that was promised to them when they said I do, and they ain't getting it. So now they're trying to get it because the kids is grown.
That's not true, because they can't do everything. They can't keep the house clean and do all the other stuff that they need to do. Because it's something happens when we have chores and we need to get them done, unless a nap comes up. Then that doesn't happen.
So when y'all have chores, that means y'all don't feel sexy and y'all don't want to do like.
No. It just means that we have an obligation to do it. I know a lot of people who I know a lot of women who, if they get sick, then the house just goes completely down. Like dishes in the sink.
Don't you feel like every human being
nothing
has to
gets
clean up
done.
after themselves in that household? Like
how I feel and what happens are two different things.
Okay.
Yeah, how I feel and what happens are two different things.
Do you feel like I help you clean?
Sometimes.
She was honest. Okay. All right.
Yeah, sometimes. It's not like a super regular thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, so there's that. Yeah. So my to-do list is longer.
It's not, y'all.
Okay.
It's not.
Anyway. So
let's talk about the core problem here with this whole thing. Let's just get into that part of it. Go ahead.
Well, the core problem is that marriage is unbalanced. Is how it seems. It feels like it's men benefit because it creates more structured lives for men. A lot of them. We're talking general. I feel like you're taking everything on your chest.
I absolutely am.
And this is just general things.
Yeah,
we're not talking. We're talking about
taking it on the chest.
Maybe majority.
All my guys out there, y'all take it on the chest too. This is some bull.
Okay.
Y'all know she wrote this episode.
Okay. Well, they also gain emotional regulation through their partner. Their basic needs are supported consistently.
Okay, what's emotional regulation through your partner's?
Emotional regulation? Well, being able to have somebody that you can talk to and that can comfort you and that listens to your fears and...
What demographic relationship are we talking about here? Because
we're talking about the husband and the woman being able to regulate, or maybe comfort is a better word. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. Go on.
If you would stop interrupting me, I probably could get through the rest of this problem part.
You're the disruptor and I'm the interrupter.
Anyway, basically, a man's needs are being supported consistently.
That's wild. Okay.
Women also become the default manager for everything. And here's an example of that. When you say, do we have any more hot sauce? Do we have any more dressing? Do we have any more? Now, who made me the person that is supposed to manage all that?
You manage sauces?
I'm managing
sauces.
Don't be.
We talking about sauces?
I don't even know what the word is. Don't be.
Sauces?
I'm talking about that is an example. You asked me where everything is, honestly.
I definitely ask you where everything is.
So my point is
you make more food a lot of times.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is, or what I'm saying to you is, you're trying to be funny about sauces, but in actuality, that was an example of a thing. If the toilet paper runs out, what do you say?
Do we have any more toilet paper?
Yeah, why are you asking me that?
And when you say we don't have any
because
toilet paper,
sauce is toilet paper,
or I'll pick it
toilet
up
paper. Why am I managing that though?
Right. So
why aren't you managing that?
Then I end up going to pick it up.
But what I'm saying is, why is everyone deferring to me about toilet paper and sauces?
Do you ever defer to your husband for anything?
Yes, to fix shelves and to fix things. I'm talking about managing. But we're not. This is not a contest about who does what.
Spouses
I am talking
about
about
relationship.
Right, but you're getting off the subject. We're talking about what the benefit is, and we're talking about what women do, because the premise of this conversation is the women become the default manager for everything.
Okay.
I'm not saying I fix things, because I don't, but again, the household, right? Most of the time, and I can't say this with you, the wife is expected to be the planner, the nurturer, the therapist, manage the money. Again, I'm not talking about you specifically. This is just overall how the experience is for a lot of women. So basically, men, when they get married, a lot of times they get to relax, and women get to expand their job descriptions, or they get to expand what it is they do in life, especially like if you have children. It's triple the work. They have 3 jobs now. They might have a job outside the home. They have to take care of the kids, do the homework, and then cook, and then try to have a relationship with their spouse. So that's 3 different jobs.
All right, so I'm just gonna say this real quick to all my guys out there. Let me know in the comments, y'all, because I know it's guys out there that take their kids to football practice, basketball practice, even coach. You know, do all the things, homework, come home, cook, all that kind of stuff.
I agree with that.
So let me know in the comments which ones of y'all do that.
I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be like 1,000 comments.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Everything
Okay.
when y'all take your naps.
So why do you think what we talked about before causes conflict in marriage, and what problems does this create for the
I
marriage?
think men feel like I'm doing my part.
And women feel like I'm doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's the feeling that I have had. The family normally doesn't see the labor that the mom or the wife does. I remember my mom used to say when we were younger, she was like, do you notice a difference in here? Or do you notice a
After she
difference
cleaned up.
outside? Well, after she cleaned up, or after she pulled some weeds or something like that. And we'd be like, no, not really. Because a lot of times the things that women do go unnoticed, because a lot of times they do keep everything together. And just say if you stop doing that, everything tends to fall apart. Like if a woman decides she's, I don't know, sick or going on strike or whatever it is that makes people stop working, then that is when it'll be like, oh my God, this room is crazy. Oh my God, this looks, it's right. Like, oh, it's looking crazy in here. Like just say if I go out of town for work or something, and I come back and there's some things that haven't been done, I'm like, oh my God. Not to say that you don't do anything while I'm gone, but I'm just saying that you can definitely tell the difference. So a lot of times women get to the point where they start to feel resentment because they feel like they are being taken for granted. They feel like nobody appreciates the things that they're doing. I mean, I've had those feelings before.
Sorry, ladies, if you ever felt that way. That's horrible. I wouldn't want anybody to ever feel that way. So we talked about the issues that men and women both face in a marriage, right?
Right.
So let's talk about solutions and how both partners can play a valuable role in the relationship. And
I like it.
Make it better, make it more palatable for
Both people.
both people, right?
Especially
Emotional
us.
labor, no, not especially you.
Especially us ladies.
We got it the hardest, but whatever. Emotional labor counts, right? Planning counts, anticipating needs counts. Aim for 100 of 100 for awareness. Just be aware that your partner's doing things, right? Like the other day, I think, what was that? You did something for me the other day. Oh, you took care of that paperwork I needed you to take care of. And I told you thank you, and I know you appreciated it, right? Those little things like that, I think that they matter, because I do try to do those sometimes. I'm not perfect at it, but sometimes I do try to, like,
Yeah, you're good with the gratitude part
do
for sure.
gratitude, yeah.
For sure. Both partners may be able to ask each other, what are you doing, or what can I reduce for you, if there's something I can take over for you. Because at the end of the day, what's the goal of a marriage?
The goal isn't splitting everything evenly. It's making sure nobody feels alone or taken advantage of, right?
Right. How can we do that?
So do weekly check-ins. What are you carrying this week that I don't see? You know what I mean? Also remembering that marriage should improve both lives, not just one.
Right.
Both
Absolutely.
lives should be improved through the marriage, right? It's a partnership. If only one partner's life improves, resentment grows.
Yeah.
Right? Marriage should add ease, not exhaustion. It should make you feel homely. You know, when you come home, you should feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you shouldn't feel like angst when you walk into the door. And both partners have to make their partner feel welcome.
I like that.
Yeah.
So if I'm living better because of you, you should be living better because of me. You know how people say happy wife, happy life, but we don't believe in that. We say happy spouse, happy house.
Yeah.
Yep. So both people need to be benefiting. So men and women both have to do their parts emotionally, right?
Agreed.
It's nice when you can have that presence of a man kind of helping you emotionally, and women as well, helping the man emotionally as well, which is hard to do on both parts if you have things in the past that, prevent you from being vulnerable and things like that. But emotional presence reduces both people's stress because you're aware that, your partner might be going through something. And both people, when they acknowledge that, then it makes it feel like you have some comfort.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay. All right, cool. Well, good job.
Look at us. See, it wasn't as bad as you thought. And nobody's beating up on either party in the relationship. These are, again, statistics and they're factual.
And they're also cap.
Okay.
All right. So anyway.
Let's wait to see what everybody says in the comments. Ladies, please comment below and express how you feel about this subject as far as...
They're going to be in the comments like, I work hard, blah, 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 and this and that.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing but go to work, bring all the money.
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. Nobody would say that. That's hilarious. Nobody says that.
All right, y'all. It's time to get into our favorite segment. Y'all know what it is.
The truth comes out.
All right, so let's get into it. Who's going to do the first question?
I will.
Okay, go ahead.
Who relaxes more in this marriage?
You, definitely you.
That's hilarious.
Not only is she a capper, she's also a napper. Okay, she can have a
napping,
whole plate of food, a whole plate of things to do, and she's like, let me take a nap.
Napping and relaxing are two different things.
You are in a relaxed state when you're taking a nap.
Okay,
man.
whatever. That is definitely not the truth.
So who relaxes more than?
I would say that you do. You relax. When I'm over here cooking, you're over there sitting down on the couch watching your favorite TV shows. I'm not saying. No, that's true. I'm not saying that you don't do your part, but you relax.
And
you relax.
Too. You don't
yes, you do. You do. That's true. That's true.
But who relaxes the most though?
You.
That is wild. How often do you take a nap in a day?
Maybe 2 times a week.
Your new nickname is the Capper Napper. If we split responsibilities evenly, who would be more comfortable, me or you?
I think we kind of. Well, you. You remember when I had surgery and you had to do everything, and you was looking so. You was looking so stressed out. I felt so bad. I was like, "Oh my God!" This was actually in Kenton, though. Mm-hmm. This was not here. Yeah. This was back when we were at home, and I can't remember what I had done, but you was running up and down the steps, giving me this. We had an upstairs bedroom, so he had to bring the food upstairs. It was hilarious. Anyway, he was stressed. You look stressed out. You look stressed. Now, if I had reversed that, and if you had surgery. It would just be like a normal Tuesday. Oh, okay. Let me make food. Let me do this. Let me.
You get stressed too.
No, that is not true. When have I ever? I might get stressed, but it's not going to take me out of my element as much as it's taking you out of yours. You was so stressed because you was doing everything. So there you have it, people. It's gonna be a Tuesday for me if he gets sick and if he had surgery or something like that. I'm like, all right, I got this. Okay, what time is your medicine? What time is this? Because number one, women are naturally caregivers. Mm-hmm. We are nurturers, and so obviously it's gonna probably come more natural for us. Just like I think you guys are natural providers, and so when we have to step into that role, of course we're going to be uncomfortable and not as happy as we could be. When I say providers, you know what I mean, taking the lead in the family as the person who has to kind of do everything. That's naturally what your gender is supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
all right.
So that's it.
So marriage isn't supposed to be a sacrifice for one and a sanctuary for the other person, right? Mm-mm. The goal isn't who benefits more. The goal is making sure both people are better because of it.
That's right. That's right. So drop a comment. Who do you think benefits more from marriage, men or women? And if you're married, be honest, who's really winning? The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness, empathy, and adjustment. So if you like what we're talking about today, and you want to tune in next time, subscribe so you never miss an episode. We're dropping gems every week.
This is Table for Two. We'll see y'all at the next sit down.
Peace.